Hello. So today we get in quite a nice big UK Mega CD collection, a format we don't really get an awful lot of stuff for, so I'm going to try and see if I can work this out and show you what we've got. So don't know how this will go, so start off in no particular order. We've got NXS Make My Video, quite an unusual one. We have Chuck Rock 2. I'm glad I cut my nails when I do videos like this. We have Mortal Kombat. Didn't even know this was a thing. The Animals. Unfortunately not the musical group, but looks quite interesting. We have a bit of a belter. We've got Shining Force CD in pretty immaculate condition. Yeah, actually, I should probably show you the back of some of these as well, the nicer ones. So yeah, overall good condition. All got the manuals and less. I tell you, this one is quite surprised at how expensive it is, because it is £350. It's surprisingly rare. Psygnosis, so basically it's a conversion of an Amiga game, but nice little platform game. We have Starblade, nice Namco game. Afterburner 3, which was absolutely terrible. We have Lethal Enforcers 2. So if you've got the Justifier, it's a good game to have. We have World Cup USA 94, and this makes me feel like the oldest man alive because this was 30 years ago. Nova Storm, another Psygnosis kind of full motion video type shoot 'em up thingy. Powermonger, nice game. Can't see how it's going to use the CD capacity very well, but very good. Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure, a nice platform game. Ooh, not doing that very well. Yeah, not a bad game. Yep. The Amazing Spider-Man versus Kingpin, which is pretty hard to get a hold of. Mickey Mania, like all the Disney stuff on the Sega Mega Drive and that, it's a really beautiful platform game. Yep. Not much demand for this in the UK probably, but ESPN Baseball Tonight. And we have an absolute stinker, but it's quite rare, Eternal Champions. Challenge from the Dark Side. I believe this has got fatalities in it, not that they were trying to cash in on Mortal Kombat, but still an absolutely garbage game, but hard to get. And then we go to this, a really good game, one of the more common games on the system, but it's brilliant, from Core Design, Thunderhawk. This is quite interesting, didn't even know this was a thing either. The Software Toolworks Star Wars Chess. So it's basically an old game called Battle Chess, but with Star Wars characters, and if you can see there, they've got wee animations. This poor Luke getting hit with an AT-ST by the looks of it. Yeah, it's just chess, but Star Wars chess. Cool. Siltpeed. This was quite a show-offy game at the time. Really nice kind of FMV shoot 'em up. Yeah, it was decent for its time. We have another one of the kind of heavy hitters. We have Robo Aleste. In Japan, this was called Denon Aleste, and I think never actually played the UK one. I think in the UK they changed the sprites, because we did seem to like to have big robots in instead of normal characters. Wonder Dog, which kind of generic platform game, but fairly decent. And a really nice platform game, Earthworm Jim Special Edition. And then we go to an absolutely rubbish beat 'em up, Brutal, Paws of Fury, and it is certainly brutal, although probably not in the way they meant. Not my favourite game. This looks quite interesting. Slam City with Scottie Pippen. Basically they probably couldn't afford a Michael Jordan licence. It's 4 CDs actually, and it's got 2.5 hours of footage mixed in with a one-on-one basketball game. This mystery is actually Dune, but it's just it's a back cover and a disc, so it's fairly cheap for what it is. because this is the price for the full version. We've got the full version here all complete. And same again, we have a time gal here. This one has no front insert or instructions, but this one for an extra 20 quid is all complete. And here we have Umemi Mystery Mansion, which is an interesting name. It's a kind of horror adventure. It looks a bit Resident Evil like, but it's nowhere near that good. But it's interesting. We have Wolfchild, a generic platform game with wee video clips and stuff like that. It's not awful, but it's not great either. NBA Jam, absolute classic. Really, really good fun. We have a Bill Walsh College Football. I have no idea who this guy is, but he's probably a big deal in America. Quite hard to get a hold of one here, Eye of the Beholder, which is your kind of typical dungeon crawler game, a bit like Dungeon Master Chaos Strikes Back for people that are as old as me. So, really good game. And BC Racers, which is pretty much Chuck Rock Go-Kart. Chuck Rock Mario Kart. And randomly, we have 2 complete copies of Black Hole Assault, which is a fairly average game. We've got these ones which are disc only in a wee case, so Spider-Man, which we've got complete as well. We have Bill Walsh again, and Lethal Enforcers, the first one. And then we've got a few of the big box games to finish off with. Ground Zero Texas, I think I've got about 72 of these in the shop just now. Typical of the time, an FMV adventure, not very good. Speaking of which, here's Sewer Shark, also an FMV adventure, which is not very good. Then we have Chuck Rock, which is at least a decent game, albeit one that was on the ST and the Amiga, so not exactly pushing the system. Microcosm, which was on every CD system in existence back in the day. It's a, do you know what? It was actually quite decent. It's a shoot 'em up, but lots of FMV video and stuff like that, which everyone thought was the future back then. Another Amiga game conversion from Psygnosis, Pugsy, which is a fairly decent platform game. And we have Hook. Do you know, I really liked that film actually. It got a lot of hate, but yeah, it's a decent wee game as well. And last, and possibly least, we have Power Factory. This one is missing the instructions, so that's why it looks like a big empty case at the front. It's got the back, which shows off just how absolutely garbage it looks, but hey ho, that is what it is. Right, there we go. Nice big collection in, and yeah, all priced up and available in the shop now. Thanks for your time.